Hello and welcome to another MOOG demo library. In this video we're going to look at assigning modulation on Messenger. Messenger contains two LFOs. LFO1 has variable wave shapes and can be routed to multiple destinations directly on the panel. We can easily set LFO1 to modulate oscillator 1's wave shape by first selecting oscillator 1 wave as the destination, and then dialing in the depth of modulation to taste. LFO2, meanwhile, is tied to the modulation wheel. It's a triangle wave LFO that can be sent to any of three destinations: the pitch, the cutoff, the amplitude, or any combination of those three. There are other points of modulation throughout the panel of Messenger, whether in the mod bus of oscillator 2, or audio rate modulation from oscillator 2 to the cutoff of the filter. For deeper sound design possibilities, you can also create a modulation routing. These use the modulation assign buttons, which are found in brackets throughout the panel. You can assign LFO1 here, the keyboard, the filter envelope or amplitude envelope, and there are a handful of other modulation sources found in the settings menu. Let's first pull up an init preset by holding panel and dial in a sound. For this sound, let's see what happens if we assign LFO1 to modulate the filter resonance. First, hold the LFO1 assign button, in this case that's keyboard reset, until it begins flashing, and move a panel control, in this case resonance. While turning the resonance control, you'll see the 1 through 16 buttons light up, indicating the modulation depth. Once the routing has been made, either press the blinking assign button or just wait a few seconds to confirm. Let's also take the filter envelope and use that to modulate the feedback. I'll press and hold the filter envelope assignment button, in this case that's filter envelope loop, for about a second until it begins flashing. And then I'll move the feedback control. Additional modulation sources are available in the settings menu. These are keyboard sample and hold, velocity, aftertouch, and the expression pedal. Let's pull up a simple bass patch and route aftertouch to open the filter. Pressing settings will give you access to the settings parameters notated on the top of each button. Press aftertouch and then move cutoff to set the modulation depth. Modulation can be either positive or negative, and the 1 through 16 buttons will visually reflect the modulation depth. Keyboard sample and hold is a useful modulation source that generates a random voltage every time you press the keyboard. Let's route it to the filter cutoff to hear it in action. Though Messenger's panel is full of hands-on points of modulation, these deeper modulation routing possibilities allow you to expand your sound design world even further.